The next order of business is to talk about these beautiful trees. Look at these. Look at the curves on that one. Oh my goodness. Just leaning. A deep lean. Okay. Now I'd like to tell you about what I do with Jasmine Dragon as an avenue for open space, as an avenue for a healing space, as an avenue for catalyzing life change through various modalities and holding presence, holding space of unconditional love. I am privileged and honored to get to participate in the healing with each person that it's right for, that has come along the way so far and that will come in the future. And I'll give you a little idea of what it involves, what doing a session with me under the umbrella of Jasmine Dragon looks like, and what you might expect from it. First of all, it's tailored to you. It's free form. It is based on what you are culturally familiar with, what you're philosophically anchored in and comfortable with. Your outlooks on life and your viewpoint on your place in it is all protected and honored and given the highest respect. It is given the highest respect. After asking you a few questions about what's going on with you in your life, where you feel your limitations might be or your blocks are, what areas of your life you're struggling in, what doesn't feel easy to you, what feels like you're on a repetitive loop that's been going on for months or years or decades. After digging into a little bit of that content, what's going on with you, what you're intending to overcome, what you're intending to have healed, then we move through various modalities, including sound bowl therapy healing, tuning fork frequency healing, guided meditation, guided affirmation, energetic Reiki healing, and we blend all of these things together in a way that feels right for you. While you're with me, there will be a part where you're seated and I guide you through breathing instruction so that we can downregulate the sympathetic activity of your nervous system and upregulate the autonomic activity of your nervous system, triggering your vagus nerve to tell your body that it is safe, that it is calm, and that it is time to dig into the hard places emotionally or mentally, to shed light upon them in order to let them go so that we can move forward in life unburdened by whatever it was that was holding us back. During that time, I will speak words of empowerment and affirmation over you. Things like, you are capable, you are healing now, you are loved, you are worthy. All things that are totally true, but the voice in your head often can have an argument against it. I come through with boldness and say what truth deserves to be said on your behalf and what feels intuitively led and needed to be said. I also utilize my hands and the energy that I bring from a grounded space of unconditional love to subtly move and help shift the energies of your body. And also, if comfortable, I will take a more physical approach with moving the fascia, moving the energy through, allowing the flow up and down your spinal column to facilitate that shedding and releasing. And that's about it. There's time for reflection. There's time for silence. There's time for journaling. And these sessions are, as I said, open format. They're catered to the individual and the topics being tackled. Session times range from 30 minutes to 3 hours and more if necessary. Sometimes it takes a little while to get through something, to get to understand something in a new way. Sometimes it takes a little while for the epiphany to come, but when you have a supported space that's dedicated to your highest good, those epiphanies come. They just do. It's awesome. I don't take credit for it. I just be seeing them, and I'm down to facilitate in whatever way I'm called to. So hopefully that clears up a little bit of what the whole Jasmine Dragon thing is about. It really is a reality bending experience. I found in my own healing that it's kind of like when you see something that you never seen before, you can't unsee it. Or there's an episode of Friends, I think, where they point out that this woman's laugh sounds very obnoxious, and then after they point it out, she can never unhear it. You know what I mean? It's stuff like that, the blind spots that we have in life, where we don't know what it is that makes us make the choices that we make that later we regret, but until we see it. And once we see it, doesn't mean we're never going to make the same choices again. It doesn't mean we're not going to fall for the same trap, but we won't do it blindly. And when we do it the next time, it anchors in that understanding of, oh, yeah, no, it made sense that I did that. I don't want to do that anymore. This is the process that we can start sidestepping the familiar pit holes and traps that many of us spend a lifetime stepping in the same ones over and over again. So it's cool stuff. And when you see a pattern in your life, a restriction that is a figment of your mind, anchored in from an early age when little you was taught that this is the way it is, or that's the way it is, not necessarily true, but little you was led to believe that it was that way, and so big you still believes that it's that way. Once we illuminate that, when we shed light on that, everything changes. Your interaction with the world after changes. And I've found that it is a beautiful and enlightening experience that allows for new possibilities, for new connections, for new comprehension and experience, involvement of love in our lives, in our hearts, and in our perspective. So any way that I can assist in facilitating that for you, I am here to do so. I have a facility now to welcome you to, and I also do these sessions remote. So just let me know what your preference is. We can talk about it. Send me a message.